about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That has been cut short. Kimmich. Hullet. Big chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed.
So we've reached the hour mark. Hullet. Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pumped.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! He scored! 2 up! He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see.
Beckham! Are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well timed, excellent interception. Hullet. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Seperti. Nicely spread. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. And he was quick to react. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tchouameni. First quarter of an hour gone. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Seperti. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And that's been won straight back. Now he's off and running. And they've got rid. Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Caceres. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the keeper takes decisive action.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please be made aware that
Reflections on the first half. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That has been cut short. Kimmich. Gullit. Big chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 8.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the
Change being
field,
made here,
number
presumably
18,
to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And here's Lewandowski. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's well seen too. So we've reached the hour mark. Gullit. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has 2. Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh no, this does not look good. Just about up to 75 minutes. And they're back on the ball again. Gullit. No way through. Aim forwards. They've got a throw in. Ball's out once more. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Substitution in progress.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see...
Beckham! Decent hit from there. He's picked his way through. Just 5 minutes left. Hoisted in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Tries a shot! Bernardo Silva. Well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes to add. Chouameni. Now it's Lewandowski. Beckham. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Into the channel. That has ended up in no man's land. And that will be the final act. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Now that the latest travel information is
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?